Hi, this is Steven from Just Got Played, and I want to show you the Wits Wagers Epic Geek Edition. So I think most people, when they think of Wits Wagers, think of this, probably this yellow box. But a couple of times, I've mentioned it on the channel, and I mentioned that there was this Epic Geek Edition, and people are like, what is that? So it never actually got published. This is a sort of demonstration copy, concept copy. You can see it's actually even signed by the designer. But I just think it's such a neat thing, and I wanted to show it to you. So basically, they've taken one of the most beloved party games ever and made it epic. And so what's special about this is, well, it has geek-related trivia, but also it has player powers, which is sort of an interesting concept. So you see here, we got the rule book, and it has the story of NorthStar Games, which is pretty interesting if you've never heard it. Dominic was a fisherman and then started a board game company. So, that's an interesting story there. So you go over the how to play, and it's basically the same as you would expect in Wits and Wagers, right? You've got the different amounts here that they pay out based on how the things get ordered. And it says, it's not just for geeks. Anybody can play it. I mean, again, it's more general sort of knowledge, and it's everything's a number, so everybody can try to play. So you've got the steps, ask a question, sort the answers, place bets, pay out the bets, and then prepare for the next round. And then, you win the game after, I think it's 7 questions. So you've got about placing the bets here and how they pay out and the answers. But this is where it gets really cool, right? So you've got the in-game powers. And so I think we'll talk about these in-game powers as we run into the components inside the game. All right, so my copy came with 2 of these. I don't think you actually need 2 of these. I don't know why there's 2 in there, but there you go. Nice placards there. And all right, here's the cool, player powers. And everybody has this, cool board. So let's start with, I don't know, maybe the order they are in the rule book. So I'm going to guess this is the Sci Fi Player. All right. So there's the Sci Fi Player, and you can see the art, and there's where you write your answer. So the Sci Fi Player, they're special. Everybody, these tokens are like poker chips, which is cool. So you've got your 2, just for you 100 bet chips that you can never lose. But then the Sci Fi Player has these 5 red shirt tokens. So these are bonus $100 betting chips that you can use anytime. But if you place them incorrectly, you put them on an answer that is wrong, then they're taken out of play. The red shirts, they die. Also, you can't use these to put other cardboard tokens under like you can with these, the other standard tokens, which here, I'll show you some of those. This game came with just these cardboard ones for the money, right? So there was a 100 piece. Let's see, there's a 2,500 piece and 500. Yeah, I think that was all the denominations. So those are pretty cool. Those are nice even for just being pieces of cardboard. All right. So that was the Sci-Fi Player. The next was the Superhero Player. So get a cool look at that art there. All right. There's the the superhero. So let's see. The superhero gets, these tokens, these green tokens. Let's take a look at those. So again, you've got your regular betting tokens. And then you have the rip open your shirt token. So you can put this token on an answer. And if you put it on the winning one, everybody else who was also on there gets 100 chip from the bank, one of the cardboard chips, and then you get 3 of those. So there you go. But you could also get to place this after all the other bets are made, but before the answer is revealed. All right. So what's next? Let's find the Fantasy Player. All right. So let's have a look at the fantasy art there. The Fantasy Player. Pretty cool. Let's see. And the Fantasy Player has 2 chips and then a dragon horde. All right. So there's There's their 2 chips. And here is the Dragon Horde chip. All right, let's see. What does the Dragon Horde chip do? If you don't bet any cardboard chips, then that's considered Dragon Horde. So when no cardboard chips are risked by you, you put that chip as a 3rd betting token, and you can bet anywhere you like. So basically, it's just like another one of these betting tokens, but you can only use it if you don't put out cardboard. So that's really useful in like the first round. You can get out ahead of stuff. All right, what's next? The Vampire Player is next. So here's the vampire hanging out with some wolves. All right, you can see there's the board that you get. I like these nice big boards with the art on them. I think that's a real cool part of this game. All right, and then you get 3 tokens. So you get your regular betting tokens. And then you get another token that is not a betting token. So it's the Draining Life tokens. So you put this on any answer. And if it's put on the winning answer, you drain 1 chip from each player that bet on that answer. And you get to play this after everybody put all their bets down, but before the answer is revealed. So there you go. You can sort of leech off from other people who get the right answer. That's pretty interesting. All right, let's see. Now we have the parody, right? So this is the Parody Player. All right, so that's sort of interesting there. Parodies of a bunch of things going on there, obviously. And all right, so the Parody Player doesn't get a different kind of token. So they get the, just the regular 2 betting tokens, but you're considered the Wizard of Odds. So you actually can rearrange the odds. So once all the answers are revealed, but before bets are placed, you can switch out the payout amounts. So you can make numbers that are, low, worth more, or whatever, however you want to do that. And it stays that way for the rest of the game unless you switch it out again. So you're just constantly screwing with the, how the payout stuff is ordered, because normally it's ordered. You've got the, pays 5 to 1, and then 3 to 1, and 4 to 1, and then 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1, 8 to 1 off to the side. So they sort of go in that order, but you got the Parody Player in play, you never know what it's going to look like. So again, these are the things that sort of get laid out on the table and can get shuffled around. So there's some other components there. All right, we got one more player to look at. And this is the Zombie Player. So we got some zombie art going on here. All right, there's the zombie art. And you have your 2, of course, betting tokens for your player. And then they have this cool, chunky zombie swarm. So this giant zombie swarm token. This is an all-in bet for you. So you can put this on an answer, and it represents all of your money, and no other players are allowed to bet on that answer. Yeah. But if you place it and you lose all your money. I mean, you never lose your 2 betting tokens, but yeah, you lose it all. But if you absolutely just know the answer, there you go. You can lock everybody else out and go all in. That's pretty cool. All right, so we got a couple of these cheat sheets that just describe everything that I just said. Right, so that's kind of cool. And then I know you've been dying to see what some of these questions look like, right? Just to see what some of this geek trivia looks like. All right, so here you go. Indiana Jones Kangaroo Hide Bullwhip was sold at Christie's Auction House in London in 1999. Ooh, in dollars, how much was it sold for? And how many bowling lanes are on the Enterprise 1701? And the answers are, well, only 43,006 is the answer. And then, normally there's fun facts here, but this is, sort of a prototype. So there you go. That's kind of what that looks like. Do you want to see another one? Hey, there's a cool one. All right, let's look at some more. In US dollars, how much did Forbes magazine estimate to be Scrooge McDuck's total net worth? Nice. And how many times did the actor Christopher Lee play the role of Dracula? Interesting. All right, and the survey says the answers are, wow, over 65 billion. Nice. And 10 times played Dracula. All right, should we do one more? Let's just pull one sort of randomly. I don't have as many cards as you would expect in a normal Wits and Wagers game because this is just, I guess sort of a test version. They only need 7 for, and there's 2 on each one of these. All right. In what year was the Catwoman character introduced by DC Comics? And how many packages of Twinkies did Sergeant Powell purchase in the movie Die Hard? Wow, that's a fun one. I have no idea. And the answers are 1940 and 7. Yeah, I would have guessed less than 7. Clearly, I just need to go watch Die Hard again. I think that's the moral of the story with the video. All right, so there's an insert here. Everything sort of fit in there. I'm not exactly sure how that was supposed to go. I think there was supposed to be a plastic tray in here that you put these in so you could take it out and give it to a banker, but I just don't have that tray. So anyway, there you go. Wits and Wagers Epic Geek Edition. I don't think this game is ever actually going to get made. NorthStar has gone away from party games. As far as I know, they licensed this to, Mattel now, I think, that makes a It's Vegas Baby version of Wits and Wagers. So anyway, but this is, what we're missing out on. So if you appreciate this, if you want to see this get made, contact Dominic, contact the publisher, let them know. I have this copy, but I would buy a copy if they made it. So, if you're out there listening, NorthStar, just letting you know, I'd buy it. So anyway, all right. Well, if you have any other questions about Wits and Wagers Epic Geek Edition, take a look in the description below. I've got links to the Discord channel where you can come ask me questions. I got links to all our social media profiles, or you can just leave a comment right here on YouTube. And, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like too. That helps me out and lets me know that you like seeing interesting and uncommon things like this. All right. Well, until the next time, everybody, thanks for watching.